Hi all, I'm Yashwant. I'm from class 6E. Now I'd like to talk about segregation of waste to all of you. I'm going to be covering about segregation of waste, alternatives of plastic, and this video will be very useful for you guys because it will be useful for your life, and as well as if you guys are studying in 6th standard, we have a lesson in our NCERT book for cbse syllabus. It's Garbage in Garbage Out, chapter 16. So I'll be covering some concepts of that as well in this video. Now, without any further ado, let's get started. Firstly, let's see some alternatives of plastic. In this world, we use a lot of plastic items. I'm not an exception, like plastic cups, plastic water bottles, plastic plates, plastic straws, plastic furniture, and so on and so on. And all of these items can be replaced with some other materials. I'd like to point out some other materials we can use. Instead of using these plastic plates, we can use these copper plates, and we can also use the metal plates and stainless steel plates, which we usually have at home. And instead of the plastic cups, we have some copper pots. Copper pots are very nice for our health. It has the tendency to cool down water's temperature like about 5 to 10 degrees Celsius. We do not need a refrigerator. On these mud pots have the tendency, like they have small holes. So due to that, all the heat goes out and the water droplets, which are cool, only stays inside it. So that's why we have these mud pots instead of plastic cups. And after that, instead of plastic water bottles, we can use these copper water bottles, which are enriched with vitamins and minerals and other ores as well. And instead of using our greatest enemy, the plastic bags, we can use cotton and jute bags for shopping. Like that will be healthy for us as well. So now let's see about the next topic, segregation of waste. When it comes to segregation of waste, we have 4 types of dustbins which help us to segregate waste. The orange colored dustbins are used for metal waste and metal scraps that cannot be recycled. The blue dustbins are used for recycling plastic and other materials that can be recycled. The green dustbin is for the organic waste from our kitchen and the compost and so on. And in this time, I have to talk about VermiComposting. In this process, the red worms convert the fruit peels or vegetable peels by adding some cow dung or some kind of this organic waste to it, and by adding some eggshells or seashells to it. With the help of these red worms and with the help of their gizzard, like they do not have teeth, but still they have a item called as gizzard instead of their teeth. With the help of all these components, they can turn it into compost. So this is what vermicomposting is called as. Instead of buying these expensive fertilizers, we can use this manure for our garden. And these green bins are for all these organic waste. And after that, finally we have the red bins or black bins for electronic waste, e-waste. So that's all with segregation of waste. Finally, let's see about garbage in, garbage out. This lesson is chapter 16 in our book, and we have some important concepts like alternatives of plastic covered and some other things like about red worms. Like I'd like to say some things about red worm. Red worms are red in color, as they say, and actually they're used for this vermicomposting process. With the help of the shells and so on, they can convert it into compost, and they are very useful for us to save our time and money. And we can also plant our organic plants at our house with the help of them. So that's why we have all these red worms. And we also talk about landfills in this chapter. When it comes to landfills, they are low-lying areas where garbages are dumped. So that's all about this garbage in garbage out lesson. This is a very easy lesson in our book, and this is the chapter 16, which is the last lesson in our book as well. So thank you. Bye. See you later.